fellow students, fellow friends. Today is our presentation, oral presentation on mural art. The group members are myself, Pringle, Sarah, Lawrence, which is Hong Shui, and Jean. The next slide. So for our first two murals that we're going to be covering was in SS2 in Petaling Jaya. So our mural one is called Suara Anak Malaysia. So that's a picture of Suara Anak Malaysia, what the mural looks like. The artist background. The artist is a group of 14 students. It's called the Happy Human Organization, and it's from the Dacian Academy of Arts. This is involved in the Suara project. It's to communicate an idea of local people with local voices and local opinions. So Suara Anak Malaysia. Okay, the description. This mural conveys thoughts amongst Malaysian and the different backgrounds and races in the country. So you do have different languages, you have different opinions, you have different points of views in this mural. It's not only one-sided. So for the first public communication concept is slang. Sorry. So slang, for an example, it's kita rojak tapi okay. You would have never heard this in another country. It's a Malaysian slang. So this is when we mix several languages such as English and Bahasa Malaysia into one topic. And it's informal words as well, so it's no formality in this mural. Next. Perception process, figure and ground. The roles are reversed. In our daily life, usually white is the background and black is the subject, such as pen, ink, and on paper. But however, this perception process is reversed. So black is the background and the subjects are white, so we mainly focus on the white topics. Next. Intercultural communication. Messages are conveyed in different language. So from here you can see Kita Anak Merdeka is in Bahasa Malaysia. However, Be a Happy Human is in English. We also do have Chinese. If you saw from the previous slides, it says Waterchia SS2, which means SS2 is my family. To represent different cultures and races and religions in Malaysia. This is a general concept of Satu Malaysia, Kita Anak Merdeka. Mass communication. This mural is intended for the public of any gender, of any walk of life, any background, any religion, any race. This mural will relate to you somehow in a particular way. So it's meant for the public, it's meant for everybody. Next. And last but not least is intergroup conflict. It's a disagreement that may happen to anyone at any time. For example, the conflict that happens in the mural and us would be, don't like it, help to change it. So example, if we're a person that complains a lot about, example, how somebody is not doing work. If we don't like it, we're supposed to change it. So this is the conflict that's happening between us and the mural, and that's how we're supposed to change it. This is proof that we went to the mural. Okay, mural number 2, I'll pass on to Lawrence.
Okay, our second mural is La Kali Tampua. Next. Is in SS2. This is the artist's background. He's not a professional artist, so there's not much of information on him. But he named himself as Chegito on this particular artwork, but his real name is Kamal Hafiz. He's 23-year-old Muslim Malaysian, and he's a video editor at Modio Fixo. And the description is, it's a simple analog game that anyone can play with anybody, anywhere, with using hands only. Maximum of infinity, but minimum of 3 only. You need an odd number. Thanks. And the instructions to play, I don't think I'll explain this. It's quite simple. Okay, now coming to 5 concepts. First concept is emphasizing the movements of hands, like pointing towards the word in the middle, is focusing on the topic itself and emphasizing people that this artwork is related to this topic. And non-verbal code space, basically mass communication. It's a mural art on the wall, available to everyone in public, so everyone can see and relate themselves to. And think we played this game when we were young, and the third concept would be concrete in letter of abstractions in terms of how non-verbal hands and the word emphasize, and they make the concrete okay, they make a concrete symbolization of this game so everyone can tell just by looking at it what this topic is. And the fourth concept would be body movement. How you can see the movement of arm is seen on the wall by showing different size and different span of fingers. Next. And the final concept would be communication channels face to face. Even though the picture doesn't show any faces, you can clearly tell people playing with hands in the circle, they're facing each other and they're saying the word, so they're communicating face to face. Now I'll pass it on to Sarah for the next mural.
Okay, so for the third and fourth mural, we're going to Penang. And this is around the Georgetown Heritage area. Right, I picked this one, Galugong Hokkien. Basically, what's happening now in Penang is that Hokkien is the main dialect. And you've got different kinds of, I would say, versions, slangs of Hokkien. So Penang Hokkien, it's a lot different from, let's say, Malacca or Sarawak Hokkien. Next. Okay, so this one, it's by Jim Woo Jun and John Cheng. And it took them 2 hours to finish up this mural. It's on the side of a shop house, and he was actually helping out a friend to attract more customers. It's already a really big purple wall, so he decided to put a 12-foot face on it. So yeah, it's 2.5 meters, and what he's trying to do, the message he's trying to give out is that he wants to teach the younger generation to speak Hokkien, because the younger generation now, a lot of them are speaking Mandarin because education system, you speak Mandarin in school, so the Hokkien dialect is dying out. You only have the older generation that's speaking Hokkien. Okay, so from the ladder of attraction, it's quite obvious that he wants to, speak Hokkien with you, because it says Galubang Hokkien, which means to teach you to speak Hokkien. And actually, like along on the bottom of the pavement here, you've got other small little bubbles of just very general Hokkien phrases.
Which has now been removed because people have been vandalizing on it, so they've removed the concrete.
They removed it, but there's one small one here. You can't really see it because people stand and take pictures, so it's been, wear and tear. Next. Mass communication. It's huge. It's 2.5 meters. It's so big you can't miss it. It's on a purple wall. And it's intended for everyone. I know you pass by, you'll see. You can't miss it. Then you have gestures, movement of arms and hands. He's yelling. Obviously, he's basically yelling at everyone speaking. Public distance. Okay, public distance. It comes in the 4 spatial zone, and basically what's happening is that he's yelling at, because he's yelling at you, that comes in the 4 spatial zone. So that's usually for like classrooms, big spaces, auditoriums for your public speaking. And then you have verbal. So as I've been saying, he wants to teach you how to speak Hokkien, well, along with all the other phrases as well, just general Hokkien phrases. Yeah, so we found a picture from, I think, probably 2-3 years ago, when the mural actually first came out. So you've got all the other little phrases on the pavement, on the green cupboard. Yeah, and that's proof that on a very hot afternoon we were hunting for murals. And the next mural I'll pass to Jim.
Okay, good morning. Okay, the next mural, this is at Penang as well. It's at Hin bus station. It was an old bus station, and they transformed it into a place where they have gallery arts. Okay, this is boxing. Okay, the artist is Nafir. He's Muslim and he's part of Different Stroke Champagne. This is one of the group that is involved in the Hinba Station project, the art project, and he called himself as a street vandalist. Okay, boxing. This one, as you can see very clearly, that a human is beating up the technology. So, okay, move on. Okay, communication channels. Yes, as you know, boxing is an activity where people have to face each other, and involves a lot of physical interactions. Okay, subjective perception. This mural is they use movement and character to convey the message. You can see two boxes and you can see the movement of the technology getting knocked off. First impression. When you look at mural art, it's 3 seconds. When you look at it, you understand what the mural is talking about. So as you can see from here, it clearly says that two boxes are fighting, and it's human and against your technology. Contradicting. So this is verbal messages with non-verbal movements. You can see that the movement of human knocking out the technology, it shows the message of that nowadays technology, people are too into technology and they are just being really antisocial. So this message they are trying to tell people that we should not focus on technology, something like that, and be more sociable. Okay, mass communication. Yeah, so this is in public, so they are trying to convey this message to publics, and